So I got caught up, cut off before. So, that's the dog. Hello, puppy. He's happy. She's happy. So, see if we can just jump up here for a minute. Ugh. Uh-huh. Right, so here's the house. There's the ridge, and over the back are the Tinderies. Now you can't really see that. Actually, just before I started filming, one of those big helicopters disappeared over the top of that peak over there. I don't know the local geography or topography, so I can't exactly tell you which one's which. But there are some fairly large mountains up there, and if you go sort of straight over the top of those, you'll be heading down towards the coast pretty much. Somewhere around there. Again, I'm not really good on my geography, but there's geez, Churus River would be further down south, because that's down towards Numaralla, Cooma, Numaralla. So up here, I must get a map out and find out what we're sort of basically parallel to. But anyway, so all sweeping through there last Thursday night, I believe, and it's the people were saying down there at the general store in the tea rooms where I just sat and had a cup of coffee that Cheryl made. That they're not out of the woods yet. That there's a lot of wind change today could really give them some grief, and so it's still pretty dicey. I'll be leading off. Sorry, I should stop using that sort of word. I think there's a tanker of some description, or is it just a truck? No, I think it is a water tanker. Yeah. I'll be heading off today to the south coast, which could sort of get a belting from this angle, actually, if the wind changes. It happened back in February when the terrible fires were down in Victoria, that there was one in the Eurobadalla region, not too far from the kids. Only about 15 kilometres down the road, actually, a place called Eurobadalla was having meetings, and I only found out about it very late in the piece. A little bit like, actually, the parallels with the current situation are just quite spooky. The fact that, you know, I was just totally blissfully unaware that all of this stuff was going on. So, not good, but I'll be down at the coast today and coming back on Tuesday, so hopefully everything... It just looks so peaceful and serene at the moment, and I guess a couple of people are fairly blasé about it. They're saying, oh, yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, I've seen worse, all this sort of stuff. One of my so-called friends, when I just said how shocked I was about it, he said, oh, mate, that's just a flyer. I've seen heaps of them. Yeah, you're in the SES, you dick, of course you have. I'm happy that I've never actually been that close to one, so I'm hoping to keep it that way, actually. And it would actually be a real tragedy if this place went up. Ugh, just get down. Ugh. Sorry, Matisse. So, here we are on, what are we up to? Monday the 21st of December. And see, look over there. That's all just, you probably can't see it through this really grainy sort of film. What are we up to now? 3 minutes 18. But that is actually that's just bush. But that could just so easily, and it has done in the past, just been wiped out by raging fires. I'd be really sad to sort of leave this area. I mean, I've only been here for just over a week, and Dave, who owns the place, is moving to fat man with hat, moving to Canberra, which will be a little bit back to the future for me, because it's just over 10 years since I left Canberra, the marital home. And there's a sheep over there, the bush, what do you call it? The bush lawnmower. And actually, this is quite exciting, and I won't try and get too ahead of myself because God knows I've got a lot of work to do. Oh, another fat man. And there's another one there. What do we got? Big musical event coming up sometime soon because some terrible things have happened here. Some people have lost property, they've lost pets, they've lost their barns and structures and all sorts of stuff. And the New South Wales Rural Fire Services had their resources stretched, as they normally do when something like this happens. So Dave, who owns the place here, and I have simultaneously had the same idea about a bit of a benefit. So watch this space, and maybe, oh, there it goes, there's a chopper. Maybe in later in January, early Feb, maybe we'll see what we can do. Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful, actually? Actually, no, I'm not going to. Let's tuck that little thought away. But we have got some parallels with February 2009 possibly being revisited in February 2010. Bill Quinn reporting from Michelago, New South Wales.